Hello everyone, I'm Alek and welcome back to World of Tanks and welcome back to our little channel. So, in today's video, I want to show you one of my games in the Super Conqueror. I was going for Vanguard 9, earn the high caliber awards, and I don't know why this, probably it's a replay bug, but I've actually done it once in the Type 71 at this point. It's a good game, nothing fancy, just hold down, farm, but yeah, whatever. Moving on. Yeah, Super Conqueror, amazing tank still. Um, I don't, I don't think the can opener is better. Maybe it's just a personal opinion, but I've also only played this tank in maneuvers or onslaught. I think I have like maybe 50 games if I have them. In random queue with the Super Conqueror. So apologies for my very dirty setup here with 26 APCR on number one. But yeah, I've been a bit sweaty in this tank in those game modes. So yeah, moving on with this battle. I do love this position. I don't like to go up north where the E3 and the other heavies are. The bridge is super situational. I don't think the Super Conqueror is fit for that because it's not that extremely fast. Um, and this STB, my arch nemesis, STB. I've been bouncing on it quite a lot. Again, I've been bouncing a lot on him. The E5 is poking on that side. I shoot for his cupola, or at least I aim for his cupola. And STB fires probably at my cupola. I still haven't penned him. He shoots again because he has amazing DPM. Yeah, I was really frustrated at this moment with him. Finally a good shot into him. This is not the tank's issue. This is just my issue. Good shot on the E5 there. Yeah, this gun performance, the accuracy, the dispersion, everything is just super good. I finally put a good hit into the STB. I was really relieved after that shot. Like, okay, I can definitely just have a bit more HP than him, obviously, at this point. So can definitely try and deal with him. Grill shoots my gun. I repair it instantly. And STB, the cheeky STB, puts one more good shot into me. Before I finish him off, the E5 pushes in. Imbatable, unfortunately, gets shut down as well. But yeah, we are still in a good position here. Unfortunately, our team is not doing that well on the number of tanks, but we are pretty equal on the HP, at least on what I see. I'm not sure what's happening on the north flank. Grill, for some bizarre reason, pokes again with his hole in front, which is even worse for him. I have no clue where that hit because, as far as I remember, there's no armor on the grill. But I take that opportunity and hit him. Good thing that I was actually aiming for the can opener, so here it is. Hold down battle. Yay. This is pretty amazing. But I do find that driver's port, I think it is, driver's hatch on the can opener, which is definitely a weak spot. So I've been encountering so many of them, which made me realize that they're not that scary, especially because they're not that mobile. And a lot of the players are super tempted to just fire the double, and the DPM drops instantly on the can opener. Sorry, and yeah, I put a good shot. I set him on fire, but unfortunately, he does have a fire extinguisher, a manual one, but he does have. I get the shot by an STRV-103B, which is up top on the hill, annoying hill. And I get shot again, and I bounce the second one too. And please remember that STRV-103B for later on into this battle. He's gonna play a crucial role. Only critically hit him. Pretty unfortunate as well. Yeah, he's gonna double me. Good. Whew, that was a close one. I could have died. So, yeah, now I could take my time and finish him off. And I move forwards for the Fush because the Fush doesn't really care about me. I need to be super careful with STRV on top. He turns towards us, but I think he was actually reloading at this moment. So yeah, for now, 6k damage, 3.5k blocked, which doesn't really matter for the mission, but yeah, good overall game already. I would be let's say happy with this result if it wasn't for the mission, of course. So I was trying my best here to think, how can I put a few shots into the KR1? I was really hoping our KR1 will just be a bit more ballsy, let's say. Make the enemy KR1 shoot, but the BZ gets spotted as well on top of the hill, and I put a good shot into him, and I think at this moment I actually realized I was with 0 APCR already, and I only had left 10 AP and 3 HE. And I don't think at this moment I was still stressed about it, but later on you'll see that a few of the shots that I did were probably super important later on, or would have been super important if I had them. Not gonna try and spoil it too much, but yeah, all the ammo is really important. I'll just put it like that. So yeah, KR1 gets finally shut down, and in this situation, on a regular basis, regardless of how many tanks were spotted on the hill, I don't really like to push all the way in, and I mean like go in from this side. It's really tricky because a lot of the times when I get that south spawn, I do like to go up when this, especially when this flank fails. I assess the situation. I go up there, wait for them to push, and where the KR1 and the Centurion are right now, it's usually a dead zone, and you can safely sit here if anybody in your team actually manages to spot them, and you can shoot them. I know it's not really a team player situation what I'm doing here, but I think it's really important to do the damage, and it's a win-win type of moment, because if I do the damage, I also do the mission, or get closer to the mission at least, but damage also gets you the win, or it's part of the win at least, because you also need to get the kills, right? The grill finally shuts down that pesky EBR 105. Grill pushes closer to the enemy base now, and I see no point in hanging on that balcony because FD and KR1 moved forward. I don't think there's anybody gonna be able to spot me. I try and see if there's a possibility for me to shoot the STRV from there, but there's not. I would imagine the BZ will probably try and go back up the hill, so I take this opportunity to just move forwards. I'll probably be unspotted, so that's good. Yeah, and right now, even though I was not spotted, they are setting up for an ambush, or at least for a camp, let's call it. Let's not call it an ambush because everybody knows they are there. And this is one thing I still don't like about this map, because what are you gonna do when you have an STRV What are you gonna do when you have a Super Conqueror, a can opener, something with a lot of turret armor, or just armor in general? A breaker right now, right? That's just extremely hard to like. How would you push against them? Because the cap circle is not safe, right? So you can't really cap in this situation. You can't really like reliably push them because you are all low HP. Well, at least the grill wasn't low HP, but he pushed a bit too much. And yeah, he got tracked. The STRV DPM is amazing. I'm not sure if any of them fired HE at him, but yeah, he got shut down super quickly. Good thing that the Centurion kills the BZs. I put a good shot into the STRV. Unfortunately, my DPM wasn't good enough for me to find the side of the STRV. And now I'm really worried because, as you guys can see, 1 AP left, 3 HE, and I do know that the HE can pen the STRV, but the Centurion gets shut down. I was probably super um, frustrated, let's call it. Yeah, you can see the F, so F comes from frustrated, right, guys? But yeah, I was super frustrated by my early blind shots, or just a bit of a bad shots, let's call them, which I did randomly, and the KR1 up the hill. I didn't hit them, any of them. That's a spoiler I can definitely give you. So none of those blind shots actually hit anything. Super unfortunate, but what am I supposed to do in this situation? 3 HE shells. I think I could pen him, but it's extremely difficult because the armor layout, or at least the cupola, is I think I need to shoot it exactly in the middle. And there's like a very small spot, and he's definitely at advantage here, you see? And I whiffed the shot, of course. Why not? Right, I have enough ammo to do it. 2 minutes on the counter. Plenty of time left, if you ask me, at this moment, but I whiff another shot. And yeah, I have 1 shell left. He has 1,000 or over 1,000 HP. Even if I pen one, I'm not gonna kill him. And I'm in a pretty sad situation here because usually I do like to go for the win or try for the win. And look, I did hit him for 529, so I definitely penned him. And he actually pens me as well. But what I was trying to say is I did manage to pen him over 500 HP, right? So those 3 HE shells should have been more than enough if I would have been a bit more cautious with my ammo. And even more cautious during the battle, because it's also important to try and figure out if you're gonna be successful when you're just shitting around. I don't think this tank has a problem with ammo capacity, but it's definitely not a Centurion Action X or something ridiculous, right, with 80 shells. Or so yeah, in this situation, what would you guys do? Because I don't have any ammo, right? I can't shoot him. I am a one shot. He will definitely pen me if I go up and try and push him around. Maybe, I don't know, just drive him off the cliff. I don't think that's a good approach. I'm pretty slow uphill. I can't cap. Obviously, no, not enough time. But even if I started capping earlier, he would have just slowly come through me, and he would have seen the top of my tank and probably penned me and killed me. So how would you guys would have done it differently in this? And I don't think I should give him the win, right? I don't think that's the least I can do for my team. I would call it not give the enemy team the win, even though we both team lost it, right? So yeah, unfortunate situation, but still a good game because yes, I got an ace tanker, and the most important, at least for me at that moment, I got the high caliber for doing 7.7k damage. Um, with 906 without the courageous resistance bonus on the XP. And yes, I did block quite a bit, 4.6k, but again, uh, it was a sad situation. I really wanted to win this one, but like whatever scenario came through my mind, I was not finding a winning condition. But regardless of that, thank you guys so much for joining again and watching our videos. Drop a like, drop a comment, tell us how we are doing, what you enjoy about watching us, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.